All right, a couple weeks ago, I shared a video with you about how to create an assignment in STAR Math. After I created that, I had a couple questions about how to get back to the reports I had presented in the staff meeting, which was the summary report, the diagnostic report, and the instructional planning. So because of the amount of emails I got, I wanted to go ahead and do a video for you so that everybody would have what they need to know and find those reports at. So the first one I'm going to pull is our summary report. So I have logged into Reading Renaissance. I'm going to Math Assessments, and then I'm going to go to Reports. For our summary report, we click the Summary tab and then View Report. What this is going to show you on the left-hand side is going to be the list of my students that have tested. It still tells you students who have not tested at the bottom, but these are my students who have tested. It gives me the rank based off of their grade equivalency. And this is the ranking part is what I'm using to group my students. My friend that's ranked number 1, he's in a group by himself currently right now so that I can grow him at the 6th grade level versus all the other ones that are at the 5th grade level. So this is how we pull the summary report. And once again, I'm using the rank to make my groups, and I'm put them in their groups also by the grade equivalency. So if they were right near each other, I kind of put them all together. And that is how you pull the summary report. So I'm going to go back to my home page and show you now how to pull the diagnostic report. We're going to go to Math Assessments and Reports and go to Diagnostic and then View Report. This will give you an individual assessment or review of what your students have done. So it will tell you what they actually scored. And in this case, this child scored a 735. It tells me if they're urgent intervention, at intervention, or on the watch, or they're at or above grade level, which I can also see here again in their grade level equivalency. It also tells me where he scores best at in his questions. So I could take this standard and I could have him practice more things in his lowest standard if I felt that was something I needed to do as well. But that is how you pull your diagnostic report, and that's kind of how I'm using it in my room. The last and final report is the instructional planning report. So we're going to go to Math Assessments and Reports again. And then we are going to go to Instructional Planning Student in View Report. So what it has here, it has what they would make close to benchmark. So based off of school benchmark with the most recent test, he's scoring right here at a 735 because it's the same student as before, and he's projected to grow to this next line and go to an 809. So they give you what he's at now and what he's projected to be at based off of the work that he should do in the school year. These are also standards that he could work on. They're underneath their headings. The ones with the little triangles, like this standard right here, means that that's a focus skill. So that's one that he really needs to work on. The other ones are things he has a little bit of understanding of, but the ones with the errors are the ones that he's got to focus the most on. So, and all his are for 6th grade. So if I move to another student, they may show up, even though this child's in 4th grade, they may show up as 2nd grade skills. They can show up as 3rd grade skills, 4th grade, and so forth. It's just kind of telling you based off of the standards, these are ones that the students need to work on. And so this is when, with programs like Prodigy and Freckle and programs like that I'm using in my classroom, I'm having students do lessons on these focus skills to help improve them. So hopefully he will go above that 809 that just STAR Math is projecting. And that's how I'm using the individual planning in my classroom. And that's how you pull all 3 of the last reports that I had for our staff meeting. If you have any questions, you guys are more than welcome to email me like you guys have done before.